I Know Exactly How You Die is a meta-horror film where fiction begins turning into reality. The story follows Ryan Berman, a struggling horror novelist suffering from writer's block after a painful breakup. Desperate to finish his latest manuscript before his deadline, he checks into a remote motel, hoping that isolation will help him write again. Looking for inspiration, Ryan begins creating a new story about a woman named Katie, a drug counselor who is being hunted by a violent stalker. As he writes each chapter, something impossible starts happening. The events in his manuscript begin coming true. At the same motel, Ryan meets a real woman named Katie, whose life is almost identical to the character he's writing. She is hiding from her dangerous ex-boyfriend, Hector, a ruthless serial killer who has already murdered several people. Every new page Ryan writes predicts another terrifying event that soon unfolds in real life. At first, Ryan believes it's an unbelievable coincidence, but after witnessing his fictional murders happen exactly as he described them, he realizes that his manuscript is somehow shaping reality as Hector closes in. Ryan desperately tries to rewrite the story and give Katie a happy ending. Unfortunately, every attempt creates new dangers instead. The more he changes the manuscript, the more unpredictable and deadly the situation becomes. While searching for answers, Ryan learns that the motel has a dark history. Years earlier, another writer stayed in the same room and claimed his stories also came to life before he murdered his own family. It appears the motel itself is cursed, turning imagination into reality. Ryan and Katie eventually discover that they are trapped inside a story that seems determined to reach its bloody conclusion. To survive, Ryan must finish the novel. But if he writes the wrong ending, Katie will die exactly as he imagined. In the final confrontation, Hector hunts them through the motel as Ryan frantically writes the final pages, instead of following the tragic ending he originally planned. Ryan changes the story completely. By refusing to let fear control his writing, he finally breaks the cycle. Katie defeats Hector. The curse surrounding the manuscript ends, and reality stops following the novel. The film closes with Ryan finishing his book at last. Although the nightmare appears to be over, the final scene hints that the completed manuscript may still possess the power to influence reality, leaving the audience wondering whether the story has truly ended. In the end, I Know Exactly How You Die is more than a slasher movie. It's a psychological horror story about creativity, destiny, and whether we're writing our own future or simply following a script that has already been written.